be punctual. The concept of time is a lot to think about. The concept of time is a lot to think about, especially when you're high. You gotta be punctual to this show. You think these people are gonna be upset at any point? I feel we're all settled in now. What's up? My name is Levi. Man. I am the host of the Green Light Comedy Night. This is show 62, episode 2 of season 2. We've made it a long fucking time, and I'm really just trying to look down the future that if it's not me, that somebody else is gonna one day down the line host show 420. And I get to be there. That's what my dream is. These guys have got the shit together so far. I love the best lounge I've been to, and I've been smoking around doing comedy for, I don't know, about 2 years. I've been doing comedy drunk for 4. Total different thing, Total different ball game. Drunk people feel the nerves. Me feel the nerve. You feel the nerve. Which is the need and the urge at the same time. You ever get the nerve to be like, I'm putting too many words together at the same time. I'm sorry. I'm high as shit. I'm trying to get over that stool. And I know that there's no graceful way to do that. Not at this moment. What's up? There's a lot of regulars, trailblazers as we call them. Stop in at the Vapor Trails Lounge, which has been open for how long again, Mike? I'll call up on spot. What?
18 months.
18 months. Woo! Oh, look at me. Yeah, 18 months. 18 months. Don't fret it. Come on, look how beautiful it is. It's nice in here, honestly. At the stonery thing, alright, how long have I been telling jokes for? Alright. Look back at it in a couple minutes. That hasn't moved. Of course, I should have noticed in the first place that it's pointing at 4:20 and not the actual time. I've done that so many times, even though I know it. This is the show. You should learn by now. You're tricked all the time. Like straight ahead. Heaters. Is this okay? Alright, heated seating. What's up? Heated seating. I got into puns. Let's just roll with that for a second. I used to live in Chippewa. You local? You live in the Falls or St. Catharines? Alright, I'd say that publicly. I would. Not so much with Pelham or something. Some got to explain. It's like, well, it stops at this tree, and then pretty much if you keep walking that way, you're no longer in Pelham. Right? It's a little complicated after that. Chippewa's like Niagara's little brother, or like way older brother, or something like that, or like grandfather / but it's half and half. That either if you're not retired or just recently got a quad, there's nothing to do in Chippewa but walk trails. Actually, there is one thing to do in Chippewa, and it's pretty sad to say that the most entertaining thing to do in Chippewa is jump off a bridge. It flows through, eh? But I used to live there and owned a trampoline at the same time, which is a lot of focus, a lot of spare time to practice your dives off the bridge. Used to be able to do doubles. Landed on my face a few times, but the risk of great things costs, a big slap in the face sometimes. Right? Land, you're like, yes, double rotation, come around so close. Everybody else sitting in the dock going, oh. It's something that's so bad you have to stop looking at it, but just point at it instead and look the other way. Oh, fuck! Oh, right there! It's so bad. But you continue to point where the incident happened. I think that's how rugby was born. I think that's how we need a game where you can always count on that to happen. Let guys on skates have the little fist fights. See somebody get crushed. There's your bone snapped. I think I pulled that one from my bar set list. Those are the ones you do at the bar. I should go back to lounging. Be funny, but don't be too intense, man. I'm fucking chilling out right now. Most of you guys are on Wi-Fi. So it's also a birthday show, which is my favorite thing about this. Is I was just stalling that and stalling that and stalling that until you just get all excited and be like, yo, this fucking place has been home to so many wicked people, and it's such an awesome environment. And like ever since, like you've made so many friends and so many cool people, and it's fucking sick that week after week we have it, and it lands on someone's birthday. Is that correct? Today is the day. Fucking sick! Happy birthday, Chase Chaplin! Happy birthday to you. That's so sick. We're gonna be taking selfies, but you just. I can't do a selfie right now. I can't handle a selfie stick. Far too much concentration. Like my weed concentrated, not my mind,
I'm gonna crack this up.
I found a fucking juke, yes. Alright, okay. Hands up if you think I planted that there. Alright, hands up you just think somebody else rolled around and that happened. Alright, the rest of you think that, okay. Who did that? Because that's very... Did you roll it around? Like, it had a little...
I was sitting there eating them and I dropped one and I didn't know where it went. I was like, oh, we'll find it later.
Got it. Too skinny. Do you know how many nets I've been in because of that fucking example? Oh, this is ridiculous. Again, Levi. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. The panic doesn't kick in until the flavor's gone. What the fuck, where am I? Just completely oblivious until the flavor dissipates. I'm in a net somewhere. What time is it? Damn. Time to give up dabs. Unless you have them on you. This isn't a fucking trap. It's a hammock. Look at the right side, people. This is why I don't write sets, Because I can't even, I can't focus enough to remember when you get this high anyway. It's like, what did you write down? I don't know, man. We were talking about some stuff that just happens at the trails. You get so sidetracked. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's telling jokes. I think so. Or was that really just a stand? I can't. Whew! Candy stunt. I'm sorry, what's the spoonerism of that? Sandy. Imagine letting that one slip. Ever notice when you swear, you just talk really fast afterwards, hoping that they'll be distracted, don't know what you're talking about. Like, you better make a point, You're in front of your grandmother. Like, what? Just stoned. You're like, oh, I was gonna get stoned and go to baseball, and I didn't know grandma was coming. And fucking, I got stoned in my childhood, so baseball was a lot different for me than it was for you. When did you guys start smoking? 21, 18? I was stoned around 10, 12. First started the idea of getting high by 10. Well, had my own dealer by 12. By 12, I was like, yeah, I know. I might as well fucking sell the shit. Little shit, because my voice had already dropped, just as abnormal, stoner-looking man-child. I'm 4 inches taller from when I was 12. That's how much I've grown up since then. Getting sidetracked from baseball. That's really the point is anyways, right? We're just going to keep moving. It's just a train. It's a train. We're just rolling with it. Just flowing. I lied to you guys entirely. I never played baseball. I never did. Said you were my homie, but you're really a phony. Said you fought Ty Domi, but you fought him playing Sony. Yeah. This is also the reason why I couldn't be a rapper. I'm like, fucking, I don't know, I can't remember my rhymes and shit. You're MC fucking amnesia. MC amnesia. Until, oh, I know, stop. What am I doing? It's a comedy show. It's Ash's birthday. This is a double name. You are Mr. Chance Jeffrey. You have a middle name?
Chance Ernest John Jeffrey.
Wow.
Did anybody else like imagine what his balls look like when he just sat there? Like Chance Ernest. Yeah. They're all from Ernest. I felt bad picking on you. You're so earnest. Is that a trait? It's a name. Sounds like a trait. Honest. There you go. I'm Ernest. Yeah, my man. Happy birthday, you rock. You're out on the roads today.
No.
So you do what do you do that makes you so visible?
Well, when I worked at Pine Ridge, I cut down trees.
You cut fucking trees down. You're a lumberjack.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sick.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
My grandfather was a lumberjack. A much different type of
He worked with
lumberjack.
my dad.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Like
pretty cool.
lovers of a lumberjack father. It's a beautiful story. I want you to write this out. I'm a writer, so tell me more. I just recently got that double screen that's distracting me a little bit. I'm sorry I'm sitting on a stool a little bit too close to your peripheral vision. I'll back that up a little bit. Alright, cool. Here's a doobie that rolls out for the people that tell jokes here, which is the fucking sweetest thing that, the trailers could do for everybody else. I don't know if there's some people that... I'm just giving up for the house for a moment there. I just traded smaller version of this unlit for like here you go. I'm like, this seems unfair, but okay. I feel less guilty already. Some people have moved on from joints. Isn't that kind of scary thought that we live in a world where people have moved on from joints? They don't even smoke joints anymore, man. Like, well, what? You ever been offended by offering somebody a joint? Like, I don't smoke that caveman shit. Whoa! Alright, I'll take a dab, but whoa! It's offensive, kind of. As a stoner, it's really, really tough to take things seriously. I learned that. Like I was saying, even as a young age, you learn to let go of things. Here you go, just gonna pass this along. That was really tough to do, so we skipped you guys in the middle. The island, the observatories, Men in Black. I'm quite festive because you're so like, it's like, I'm searching for a word that means I know you're there, but silently. How you doing, silent stoners? Getting nods over the silent stoners. Funny how weed does different things to you, right? Indica and sativa. Which one do you like, or have you ever paid attention to it? Indica, I think, being the couch weed that relaxes your back, chills you out. I'm like, I don't really have. It's not my style, I like sativa. I like that stuff that's like, alright, I'm stoned, right on, let's watch a movie. Fuck, that movie made me hungry. Look what they're eating. I'm gonna make something to eat. Fuck, I don't have any of this. I gotta go to the store. Yo, if I sweep the floor, I didn't sweep the floor. Alright, well, on the way out, yo, I don't have garbage bags. Go to the garbage bags. I'll get fucking do this when I get to the store. I go back and be like, man, I haven't seen that movie before. There's a movie still playing in my house. I have a fucking looking at movie right around the corner on Avondale. I used to get weed at this Avondale. I call it Grabbingdale. I'd be like, fuck, do I need this? And then I get back and I pay for it and I already have a snack and I'd be like, holy shit, this movie's like almost done. And that pile of dirt is only half swept. And I'm not sure what the fuck I was started anymore, just looking around the house. Why is the kettle on? This is fucking... Holy shit, that's a sativa. Like, that's a sativa. Because when you've done 7 concussion things, now you're eating ice cream, looking back at a bunch of things, doing whatever you... I couldn't possibly. show will start to make no sense. It'll be AM all of a sudden. Like, no, it's gonna make no sense. Couldn't do that. Hard functioning, and it took me a while to get there too. There's a couple shows where I was like, this fucking guy. Woo! Tombstone. And I was confident that we needed a little stage in here, which just kind of, brings it in. Takes kind of serious for those serious moments. But in reality, I'm just standing in a hot box. On a little lift to make me the average sized person standing up. Like, that's the truth. And it's just the legs. I don't know, I'm drawing attention to it for no reason, but I have midget legs. It's an actual, like, dwarfism. Can the rest of you just touch your toes like this? Can anybody else just, no big deal, Anybody else just, like, touch the floor? What the fuck? Come on, that don't make no kind of sense. Grab my heel. Inspector Gadget reaching around the back of your foot, tickling your Achilles. The fuck do you do that? So the shortest little femur ever, bro. Like, just, I understand. When I get older and I think I'm gonna have a gut, like my grandchildren won't even have a lap to sit on. We're just be like, no, it's alright. Look at my teeny little legs. Hey-ya. Hey-ya. Oh, buddy. You know what's the worst? Everyone in the world loves doggy style. You just look at it. On the side, ladies are mostly legs, She puts it up there like a line on a Canada's Wonderland ride that you just. Cartoon world come back with stilts. Real world, it's like books. In the traveling world, it's that little small sized blue recycling container that you have to flip upside down. Burfy derf. Burfy derf, that's a real expression. Going to caveman style, you know what that is? Up on your toes? Nobody can keep that going. I don't care who you are, Superman. Nobody has that type, Or nobody that I know. Oh, fuck. Gotta get up on your toes. Don't got a lot of stamina, guys. Falls off. Oh yeah, I pull my hair. Like, no, I'm trying to stay on. That's the objective. How many minutes of short leg jokes did I just do? 1 minute of short leg jokes. 3 minutes? I don't know. It's so hard to influence. Either way, it doesn't matter. Give a shout out to House and you guys, and we also got a fucking hilarious lineup of comics on the bill, and make some way and bring this up for you right now. If you guys are ready for the debut of a very dear friend of ours. Honestly, she's been supporting here mostly right to this quad. It's okay if you take your seat. I'll let it go this time, but next time remember that. Oh, dude, bro. Thanks a million times over. For you guys, the debut. So glad you decided to say yes, because I'm super pleased to introduce you, Joelle Bolton-South, everybody. Right after.
Wow. Oh, that's really loud. What an applause. Thank you, guys. Keep it going for Levi. And the rest of our comics tonight as well. Jeez. How are you all?
Yes.
Yeah? Yay! I got an actual answer. I'm really surprised about that. Usually you just get woo! Which, that's not an answer to how are you doing. That's just not English. So, this is a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. For the last month and a half, I've been practicing stand-up in my shower. And so, You guys are not shampoo bottles. You can actually laugh at jokes. Shampoo has a horrible sense of humor. Man, I should bring you guys, like, to my bathroom while I shower. This is way better. Anyways, so, we do have a birthday, as Levi mentioned. Happy birthday, Chance. My very dear friend. I believe we have birthday cake for you. Was I allowed to say that? Was that a surprise? Yeah, it's later. You got birthday cake. So, cake is pretty awesome. But so is pie. And I don't understand when some people like cake, but don't like pie. Did I just turn off the mic a little bit? Maybe, I don't know. I don't understand when people don't like pie, Megan. Because pie is made with so much love. When you make pie, you have to make the crust for it on its own separately, which is like a little house for your dessert. And then you make the filling, and you fill it with love and gooiness and tenderness and sweetness and like cherries or apples or some shit. I don't know. And then you put that filling in the little house that you've made, the crust, you know? And you put that filling in. And then you have to make a roof for your house. And some people cut little shapes into the pie crust. Some people weave their pie crust like it's a basket. That shit is difficult. But it takes a lot of love and effort. When you make a cake, what do? You buy a box of $2 Betty Crocker cake mix, dump it in a bowl, crack a fucking egg in it, maybe add some water or something, I don't know, throw it in the oven, slap some icing on it. There's no love there. Happy fucking birthday. No love. There's no home of tenderness and gooiness and love. I love pie, guys. I'm sorry. But look at me. I didn't get this goddessly body by not knowing how to eat pie and cake and becoming familiar with the differences between the two. That's actually a really good lesbian pickup line, too. Hey, ladies. I didn't get this body by not knowing how to eat. Speaking of pickup lines, I'm not usually very good at them. And so I'm trying to figure out, from my own personal education, like what makes a pickup line good? Like I know like some words are sexier than others, but why is that? Like why is yeah and like yeah? Why is that so much sexier than yup? Yup. Like why is that? I don't get it, and I feel like learning the difference between that would make sexting way easier. Because right now I'm really awkward at it. Oh, baby, do you like that? Yup. It's great. What other words are really not sexy? Ass. Oh, yeah, ass. Buick also is not sexy, you're right. I know it's a kind of car, but like it just sounds like a word that would describe something really gross. Like, oh, that's Buick. Gross. Those shoes, those are Buick. Honey, why are you wearing that Buick dress? It just doesn't work. Oh, man. Glad you guys are having a good time tonight. I get why you guys do this. I can say anything I want right now, and nobody can stop me because I have the microphone. Yeah, you are encouraging it. Thank you. I'm gonna have to do this more. Oh man. So, I have some stories. One of them is about the most surreal experience I've ever had in my life. In the fabled land, the infamous fabled land of Chinatown, Toronto, Canada, somewhere I'm not sure of the address. I don't know what street it's on, but there's this little Chinese mall that's half abandoned and half really busy. And when you walk in, like you can't even see it from the street. Like when you're walking down the street, there are like stairs that go down into where the entrance is. And then you go in, and there's just this empty food court that didn't have any restaurants except for one kiosk in the middle that sold some sort of Asian food. I'm not sure. But like the pictures on the abandoned kiosk looked alright. They looked like Chinese food that you wouldn't be upset about getting, but like it's not your first choice. Like it's like your third choice if the first two places aren't open for delivery or takeout or whatever. But this place is, except for it's not because it's super abandoned and closed. And one day, I was in Chinatown and I had to pee really badly. And so I was looking for some sort of washroom and I found this mall. And I was like, hey, malls have bathrooms. I'm going to go find that. And so I went down past the creepy, abandoned kiosk. And then there's like some more abandoned stores to the left. And then there's a set of escalators that go up. And at the top, there's like 3 or 4 really busy stores that like are open and have clothes and stuff, like really cute clothes. But I've never like seen anyone like in the hallways of the mall. I've only ever seen anybody like in the actual stores. And then from the top of the escalators, you have to go down a really creepy hallway where nothing's furnished, like it's all cement and like no tiles on the ceiling. The rest of the mall is fine except for like the abandoned part downstairs. But there's like no tiles in this hallway. There's like a big steel door that's like a warehouse door. And like the hallway smelled like pee. It was horrible and you're really creeped out when you're going down it. And I walked down the hallway and I found the bathroom. And it was the tiniest bathroom ever. It had 2 stalls that I swear were like that wide. Like barely wide enough for like a toilet and a toilet paper dispenser. I don't know. Maybe Chinese people are just really skinny. Their bathrooms don't need to be as big. Oh, sorry, Flag. Their bathrooms don't need to be as big. So I went in there and I was sitting on the toilet, squatting over kind of because it was creepy. I read some of the graffiti that was on the wall. And most graffiti in women's bathrooms, you'd say like, it's not always very positive. Like sometimes it's like, so-and-so's a slut. Call so-and-so for a good time, blah, blah, blah. Fuck your mother, blah, blah, blah. All of these horrible things. But this stuff, like the graffiti in this creepy bathroom was really nice. Somebody wrote that they were worried that their boyfriend wasn't happy with them and that they were worried that things weren't going well. And then somebody else replied in like a different pen color and a different handwriting saying, it's going to be okay. You just have to believe in yourself. And then the same person from the first one had replied saying, thank you so much. My boyfriend and I are doing better. Like, it was awesome. Like this is, I didn't understand it. And then there was like some really pretty art drawn in, like it graffitied into the bathroom stall. I didn't get it. Anyways, as I was going to the washroom and reading this surreally friendly graffiti, I heard somebody enter, and they sounded like they were crying, really quietly, and I was really creeped out because somebody was crying in the bathroom, this strange half-abandoned mall bathroom. I didn't hear them go into the other stall. I didn't hear them leave. I didn't hear anything else other than them, like, slightly crying. And so I finished going to the washroom, and then I exited my stall. And there was only one other stall, and it was empty. I didn't, like, the crying had stopped before I got out of the stall. Probably should tell you that part. And there was nobody there, and I didn't hear them leave at all. So I was just really confused. Because so far, I had to walk down a creepy, pea-smelling hallway, squeeze myself into the smallest bathroom stall in the world, and read encouraging graffiti. It gave me hopes for my life, really. Like, that graffiti has stuck with me. And I washed my hands, and then I go to leave, and then I heard the crying again, and it turns out the bathroom stall beside me wasn't empty. She just had her feet, like, tucked up. And I said, "Are you okay?" And all I hear is, "Yes." I was like, "Okay, are you sure?" And she was just like, "Yes." And then she came out of the bathroom stall, and she was perfectly fine. She didn't look like she was crying or anything. Like, she was just perfectly fine. Just a little tiny Asian lady. Like I said, it was in Chinatown. I'm not trying to, like, be racist or anything. It was just the setting I was in. And she was perfectly fine. And so I left. And then I had forgotten my cell phone in the bathroom. And I went back, and she was gone. But I hadn't left the hallway. Like, I have no idea where she was. That may or may not be a true ghost story, guys. I don't actually know. There isn't really much of a punchline there. I just really want to share that surreal experience with you all. Yeah. Weird shit happens in Toronto. What's the word for that thing? Thing with, like, the two wheels and the handlebar. You stand on it and you go. A Segway, right. Thank you. All right, next topic. So, I am a really big superhero fan. Yay! Other superhero fans. Are you guys all Marvel fans? I'm a DC fan. Fuck your shit! Being a DC fan, guys, is kind of like what I imagine being a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs is like. Just like all of the other superheroes are getting cool movies. And then DC puts out movies and you're just like, you had so much potential. What happened? I mean, I still love you, but damn, why?
I can bet for that.
Thank you. Thank you. I can too. I almost wore my Batman shirt today.
Should.
But then, no, this one had more cleavage.
Really?
Yeah.
Good plan.
Thank you. But anyways, being a superhero fan often gets me to thinking about what kind of superhero I would be if I was a superhero. Does anyone, like, have you guys thought of this before? Is this something you guys, like, frequently think about? I feel like that's something every stoner needs to figure out with themselves. It's like part of your stoner spiritual journey of self-discovery is knowing who your superhero identity would be, what your powers are, and who your nemesis is. I don't think I would want to be a hero, though, because that's just too clean cut. But I also, like, I'm not that mean. Like, I wouldn't be a very good supervillain. But I would really want to be one anyways. And so, my supervillain power would be that I just go about minorly inconveniencing people. Like, I would hide one of their shoes. I would, like, unzip their jacket right after they just zipped it up. I would be minorly inconvenient man. Because I'm breaking all the gender roles. Also, minorly inconvenient woman just doesn't have the same ring to it. The minorly inconvenient man going about minorly inconveniencing the citizens of whatever fictional city I decide to make up. I haven't gotten that far yet. But I would have a sidekick. he would be Slight Annoyance Boy. And he would just go about doing things that slightly annoy you. Just like one of those kids that goes up to you and they're like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. No, I did not. You're a liar. It's on camera. I may be a supervillain, but truth is very important to me. So, minorly inconvenient man and Slight Annoyance Boy would go about terrorizing the citizens, making their days a little bit less awesome. Am I gonna get to my time? Yeah? Okay. Well, I guess it's time for me to leave you.
Oh no.
I haven't prepared a specific joke for this occasion. So instead, I'm gonna do this thing that I can do for all of you. It's like my little secret talent, although it's not that secret. But I'm gonna motorboat myself. That's the cleaning shirt. Yeah. Bring on down, everybody.
Joelle Bolton-South, everybody. What really is there left to say? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, what am I going to say right now? The audience is like a sponge, you know what I mean? You guys need to like kind of just take that distance for a moment, which is really nice because I think it's a good start to the year. People are ending their sets on these like nice high notes like that, as opposed to be like something. I don't even want to bring it up to bring the mood down. You know, that's how sweet it is right now. And as a host, you get like, you can't bring me up to ball cancer, man, right? You know, you make those jokes, and they come up afterwards like, hey, how's everybody feeling? Oh, feeling like that, going, yeah, it's pretty serious. Stoners are thinking, man. They're gonna think about your joke way more than they're gonna laugh at it. You're gonna get their initial. So true, man. Like sometimes comedy just turns into TED Talk. I'm just like, isn't that true? That's fucking true. True. So just love it. I'm loving this this turnout. It's amazing. I'm kind of wondering, out of all the fellas here in the room, who is also wearing pajamas under their jeans? No, that's okay. Like, you guys blue plaids.
Usually.
Why are we living here, guys? It's completely unnecessary for us to be here. Completely unnecessary. You see the water, it's a trip. You don't stop and live there. It's kind of misty in this city. Yeah, I know. There's 400 gallons of water falling over every microsecond. Maybe we're busting on Niagara Falls. We're all locals, right? We're awesome. You know what? It's really sweet that the Smokle Comedy Lounge gets already packed in. Smokle Comedy Lounge. Everybody's getting all baked, fried, and having that type of weed show, which is awesome for the demographic. And the man that's running the Showdown Grand Central is here for you right now, which is on Monday nights. And once, what is it? We doing bi-weekly? Sorry, once bi-weekly? Nova's Pal. Yeah, it's there. I'm excited. I'm sorry. I'm excited for another show right now. I like to tell jokes and drink too. It's a lot of fun as well. It's a different kind of fun, but we're gonna get into that right now. So listen to this hot box. Everybody's all fucking chilled out. This man is hosting these shows. Hilarious motherfucker. Very good friend. Is also working at Niagara Falls. Another local boy. Bring up to the stage, Mr. Adam Grant, everybody. Thank Thank you, guys. Thank you, Levi, for putting up after that. How do I top that? Fuck. Anyway, it says motorboat you. But you know what I do? I hate when little boys say, "I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you." I'm like, what kind of experience did I pay for? I had a lot of Chinese jokes for today, but everybody looks Asian in here, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm just gonna tell you about my day, how my day went today. Woke up and I'm a gym rat now, right? Every day. But when people say gym rat, they usually mean like they go every day, they pump for 2 hours. When I say I'm a gym rat, it means you can find me in the corner eating leftover food somebody dropped. I always wonder if girls know at the gym that I'm creeping on them with my sunglasses on. But it's not really my problem. I was on the treadmill with my buddy, and he has to pass some beep test. I think it's to be for the police testing. So he's like, he has to run for 6 minutes. At the 5-minute mark, he looks at me dead in the eyes, like, you know CPR, right? And he's okay. So I go to the gym. I walk in the front door, and I put my pre-tied running shoes on because I can't bend over to tie them myself. And then I'm walking past the cardio room because that's for later. And then I pull out my phone and I check in on Facebook and tell everybody I'm going to the gym. Because why else would you go to the gym? And then I hit the bench press. I can still lift a bit. Do 2 plates, no big deal. Put that down, take a nice quick selfie in the mirror, flexing my biceps, which makes no sense to the bench press. I love this guy. You lift, bro? And then as I'm leaving the weight room, I go to Facebook to see how many likes I got on my appearance at the gym. And then I hit the cardio room. I'm going to do a solid 15 minutes.
15?
Yeah, you heard. I don't mean to brag. No big deal. No big deal. But after 6 minutes, I'm just dripping sweat. Like sweating more than Levi driving past a high school. So, at the 5-minute mark, I pretend I get a phone call so I can get off the cardio machine. And like walking around, panicking. And I go see the guy at the front counter, but I don't wipe my machine down, which I just gave like a money shot worth of sweat to. And I talked to the guy at the front counter for 30 minutes so I can say I've been to the gym for an hour. I love you. I know. Every day you see this. I speak nothing but the truth. So as I'm leaving the gym, I get a protein shake to go. Normally, people use... I love you. I'm so making hard right now. You're not going to see it, but it's there. So I get a protein shake to go. Most people use it as, a meal replacement. I just use it as to smash something while I'm waiting in line at Burger King drive-thru. So then I was kind of miffed. The girl at the drive-thru kind of gave me attitude. When I ordered a Diet Coke with my combo, she's like, Diet Coke? Yes, please. She's like, you poutine your fries on your double Whopper meal, and you want a Diet Coke. But I let the attitude slide. I let it slide because I've been there a couple times, and it's a good-looking girl at the drive-thru. She really is. And I keep thinking, I'm gonna ask her out. And eventually, I would come to the realization, like, this girl sees me like 3 times a week. She knows how to come to Burger King 3 times a week. How shitty I eat. And on top of that, she can hear my car. It looks like the exhaust fell off. There's no way. And if she does say yes, I don't want her. So I pull out of McDonald's and I'm hanging right. And I look at the McDonald's sign. Now hiring for all positions. So then I went in there with my resume and a couple Polaroids. And I said, I'd like to apply for the doggy style position. I said, I'll even take missionary if that's all you got. I'm desperate. I'll take anything. So as I said, I was on my way to the sexual health clinic. Yeah, right? You probably got a coffee cup there, eh? With your name on it. I'm just joking. Joking, get it? So anyways, I'm there, and the girl comes out with a bottle of crab shampoo. I got crabs. But, like, I have like as much hair on my balls as I do my head. Like there's nothing. But for my beard, and I let filthy bitches sit on my face all the time. And that was my day. And now I'm here, and I couldn't be happier. I love you guys. I'm going to end on just a mini rant, a couple of, I hate selfies. I really do. Back in my day, a selfie stick was called a vibrator. And I never sent selfies because I always look fat in them. I always do. I mean, I look fat in real life too, so don't have to point that out. But I never sent them. The only selfie I look skinny is when I send a dick pic. We'll bring up your host, the lovely Levi Mann. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me take a selfie. Wow. Nice. My man. This is Adam Grant, everybody. Quite a high resistance. I think there's other smokers, so there's mostly smokers on the show, but a lot of them comedians just like you want to tell some jokes. And like when you're in the hot box, man, there's a difference from that room to this room. You guys don't notice it. It's just like, yeah, that's the vibe of the room, right? Yeah, awesome. So we sat there at the end of the night. The audience is like kind of engaging, you know. You can see people's eyes. It just kind of dims down. You're like, you get Snickers after they. If you ran this for about, let's say, 2.5 hours, you guys would look like this. I've seen it. You want to see some of these vape rooms that like they've like, dude, they started at like 4 o'clock in the morning, bro. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning right now. I know, it never stops. People sitting in front row are just like rolling joints. Have you guys seen the Stoner Sloth commercials? They're like, not even, instead of interacting with the jokes that's currently coming out, you can kind of sense that they're like looking into your life decisions and like deciding what you think their family is like and if they have siblings. They're looking at you like, no, I feel you, keep going on, but wow, man, just wow, hey, nice to know you. You ever seen somebody get violent on weed? It happens. You know what it looks like? It starts like this. What the fuck?
Oh man, I'm so upset. I gotta fucking holy shit.
Bro, listen. I'm not. I know. But, right? Just so pissed off because you could swear to God, and if you had a child, you would swear on their life that whatever happened, it was right there. That doesn't happen to marijuana habitual smokers. You know, you can't rely on it being right there. Like how that I don't understand. Well, what do we do? What do we do when we come home? Just like take the cell phone. You're like, oh my God, what a day you've had. And the toaster pushed down. Like, where do you put this thing? Go into a room, take your coat off, slide it under the bed, sit on it. Do you not notice? Like, how do these things happen? How the fuck in the world? You got me in the mood to rant there, Adam. That's what a stoner looks like when they're angry. What the fuck is going on here? We're all here, and I didn't forget anybody. Coolio, rock on. Keep this train rolling, which is awesome. Sorry, do we do? They're right here. And you said the selfie stick. And I just can't I'm still either too stoned or too past stoned to fucking operate the selfie stick. In this case, for stamps. Anybody not have their own ticket for the Crop King seeds? For 6 stamp, you have a clipboard or anything? Anything you want this to? Is it, maybe are you that type of stoner? Like I like to stick things to things. I have a collection of things stuck to things. Like stamps? This is just a Crop King seed. Like
Thank you.
it sticks to things. There you guys. Alright, happy birthdays with hanging out stuff too. How about candies? They should come with some type of medical warning of some kind of description of what it does. It's basically saying, here's a joint. I think that's what it's like. Alright, it's gummy, it's delicioso. This one is lime. And I should do some trivia or something, but I feel like I just want to tell jokes. I'm giving it to this guy because he's really nicely dressed. And you can hear that. The lounging is all like, just all fine. And this one is cherry. And I think you like, okay, this is good. We're awfully close, and I feel like we should make that bonding earlier in the show, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what I mean. Like I'm just like saying, very close to this. You just hold on. There you are. All right. And I make that. I think the what? I don't know. This is the stage now. I have a screen. Tripping not too high. Take 2 steps back. Not improv night. That's a different night. All right, coaches. Back table's on fire. See the nice little semicircle they've created. This like Omega ring happening in the back. Loving it. Quad, you're just as enthusiastic as you'll ever be, bro. It's interesting having you over here. It's kind of weird, eh? Totally weird. Alright, you guys ready for our next meeting up in the bill? He's been to this room several times, and I love you. Have a nice welcome. He's actually my uncle in law and stepbrother at the same time. I'm just kidding. He's absolutely hilarious, and I adore him. Everybody makes a nice warm welcome to James McVicar, everybody. They're all yours, guys.
I think I look more like a future father-in-law. What's you're the birthday boy, right? Yeah. What's your name again?
Chance.
But what was the whole thing? We need the whole thing.
Chance Ernest John Jeffrey.
I like that name.
Thank you.
You can date my future daughter.
All right.
Okay.
I got one right here, though.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's okay. Well, I want to start this off with a public service announcement. You guys never on New Year's Eve, like, drink belligerently, smoke a giant 4-paper joint, and then do 3 grams of mushrooms, unless you want to have the best time of your life ever. That's what it is. I'm riding waves of positivity still. Like, I'm not really a positive guy, but I've just been feeling super positive lately. I think that's just like the residual effects. Because like when I was during my mushroom trip, I thought I was the funniest person I could have ever been. Like ever. I felt like Don Rickles on mushrooms. Except a little less racist and a little less Jewy too. I know I look Jewish, but I'm not. But I have experienced anti-Semitism. Somebody's like, hey, your beard makes you look like a rabbi. And it didn't feel like a good thing, you know? It just felt like, why did you say that? I gotta live with that. Every time I leave with the mirror, I gotta be like, do I look like I'm gonna, like, I don't know, give a circumcision or something? I gotta be, it's gross, but it's the only thing I can think of about a rabbi. I wrote a joke when I was on mushrooms. Well, it's more like I don't know if it's even a joke, it's more like an idea or story. I don't know, like you guys can classify it. So like like all my friends are in this one room, everyone's cuddling for some reason. And I was the only one who did mushrooms. I want to be clear on that. Everyone else was just drinking. There's just a lot of love in the room. I think that's probably why it was such a good trip. But and all of a sudden something fell down, knocked another thing over, and then this couple started making out. It's kind of weird. It was weird. It was a weird chain of events. It made me think of those machines that go in sequential order. And I thought it was called a Lou Gehrig's machine. But a Lou Gehrig's machine wouldn't work. Like it'd be like a domino, wouldn't fall over, and then a bird drinking water would also not do that, not causing a Hot Wheel car to go on a track and like set something on fire and cook Stephen Hawking's breakfast. That wouldn't happen. Lou Gehrig's machines don't work like that. It's actually called a Rube Goldberg machine. That's what it's called. I'm teaching you things too. Yeah. It's good to you had a good set tonight, and now you just probably want to do this like for forever now, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Then you wait till you do a shitty dive bar. Like I was in London one time. I was at this bar and like the set went terrible. There's a guy sitting at the bar that had been sitting there for the whole time. 3 hours in, he finally gets up out of his chair to start looking for the bathroom, and he's just been slugging back beers the whole time. And he starts walking away. He's not really knowing where he's going, and the waitress, like, she's seen it before because it's London, I guess. And she guides the person to the like, trying to guide them to the bathroom, but he just goes, "Oh, fuck off!" And then he locks eyes with my other friends and then pisses his pants. There's puddles of piss everywhere. And that's what you have to look forward to. If you still want to do it then, you can be like, I fucking love this. Yeah, it's cool. I'm single, guys. I'm single. Actually, I wanted to say, I'm trying to say I'm lonely. Makes me like, another way of saying it is I'm like a porno connoisseur. It's like high art to me now. I noticed a trend in porn in the early 2000s. There's a lot of porn parodies of 90s sitcoms. Like there's a Seinfeld porn parody. Who wants to see that? Who wants to see Kramer fuck Elaine? Yeah, we all want to see that. We all want to see that. You probably walk in, fall down a couple times, get up. I don't know. You make an entrance, you know. I actually saw the poster for this not too long ago. It had hotter versions of Jerry, Elaine, and Kramer, but George was the same. I actually think they got Jason Alexander to play it. He's trying to milk that franchise for all it's worth. I don't blame him. There's also a Friends porn parody. And this one stuck out of my mind a lot. It's like, I guess the climax of the porn where porn Rachel is about to give a blowjob to porn Ross. Finally, right? And the only thing I could think of when this is happening is, so no one told you life is gonna be this way. That's an applause break right there, guys. That's what you call an applause break. No, but I was stealing it for myself. It made me feel good in my own body. Thanks, I appreciate it. There's also a porn parody of Everybody Loves Raymond. Do you want to know what it's called? Everybody Loves Raymond. I know, it's cute. It's cute. It's really weird when Frank and Marie get involved, though. Yeah. I couldn't stop crying, but I was still jerking off at the same time. It was really weird. I'm a weird person. I gotta take a drink of water. Too much smoke in this room, and everybody's so high, and it's good. Give it a round of applause for being high right now. You ever have this happen to you? Like, trying to like talk to your friend about someone you both know, but you're just not quite on the same page. You know? But so they start describing the person, so you you know who it is. It's like my buddy was telling me about my other friend's Nick's wife. Like I know her, but he had to describe her to me. It's like, you know Nick's wife? No, I don't know who that is. No, Nick's wife. She's got the blonde hair. The blonde hair. No, I don't know who that is. No, she's that curvy girl. It's that curvy girl. No, I'm still not getting it. No, she's the girl with the ugly face. Yeah, I thought that was kind of mean, kind of unfair. But then I thought, I hope girls don't talk about me like this. Like, you know, like you know James. You know James. No, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. No, James. He's got that stupid hipster haircut. He's that dumb hipster. No, I don't know him. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. He's got that big stupid beard on his face. Stacy, you dumb bitch. I don't know who that is. No, he's that guy with the ugly face. Oh, old ugly face. Oh, when have sex with him, James. I think he's throwing out that beard to cover up his ugly face. Those people are mean, and they're unfair. But boom! They don't exist anymore. I made them up for the joke, guys. I made them up. Boom! Their partners have syphilis. I know it's a curable disease, but it still sucked to have. Even in imagination land. So shitty. I'm going to tell you about a Tinder date now. It was weird because, like, I'm on Tinder. It's okay. I'm admitting it to you guys right now. I have all my stand-up pictures on it. Like, that's going to help me pick up girls. Does it? But I had this girl, we matched, and she's like, asked me, she's like, oh, what's the microphones for? I'm like, oh, I do stand-up. And she's like, oh, you got a show coming up recently. And I told her about a show, not thinking she'd ever show up. And then the girl came, but then she like started standing all separately from us, or from me. That was weird, but I was like, you can sit beside me. Like, it's just not going to get any more weird. Hope not. So I do my set, goes pretty good, and we go to the bar after, and we grab a couple beers. But then this girl starts telling me about how she has a really bad coke problem. Yeah, and we're like, that's not stopping me, you know? But then she does something really weird, because, like, I didn't shower before I went to that show. I've been wearing the same clothes the whole day. So I was sort of sweaty. And she's like, you stink. I was like, what? Like, I didn't know how to answer that, because, I don't know. I probably did, but, like, fuck her, right? But then she goes like this. She wipes her arm underneath my hand, under my armpit, and sniffs it. She's like, it's okay, I'm attracted to the smell. And then she goes to the bathroom. I'm like, there's not cocaine under there. She goes to the bathroom, and I still want to have sex with her. I think I want to have sex with her more, because it feels good to, like, someone to want you, you know? It feels good. What I'm trying to say is I don't always do well with girls, guys. Don't always do well with girls. Like this one time, I went to the bar. I see this girl. I think she's kind of cute. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna approach her. I think this is gonna be beneficial to me if I act on this. So I I walk up to her and I say, try to spit my best game. She's like, I'm just like, hey, how's it going? And she goes, oh, the ATM's right there. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to talk to you. And she just went, oh, no. And that was it, guys. That was the story. I don't know where Levi is because I could do one more joke. I think he went to the bathroom, so I'll run through my head to tell you something funny. It's gonna come. Get ready for it. All right, I'm just gonna do a quick one, and hopefully he's done pissing by the time, or we'll just keep going till like we all die. So I like to play this game. I'm from Brantford. I like to play this game when I'm downtown there. It's called Homeless or Wizard. Like this one time I was walking down this dark alleyway. I see a guy with a long white beard and long white hair, and he says to me, "You shall not pass." So I'm thinking wizard, right? Turns out he's just mugging me. That's it, guys. That's it for me. Give it up for your host, Levi, everybody.
Oh, man. James McVicar, everybody. There we go. Hi, comics. But we're going to be doing a movie scene together. I just decided that now. That sounded like a pretty good idea. Still on it? You want to get the chair out of the way that was behind your chair? Wow. That was pretty intense, wasn't it? I mean, you could like chill back. One more time for James McVicar, everybody. Heck yeah, that's good. Oh man. Honestly though, like I don't know how many times both of these boys have been on your headliner as well. Have been on the Green Light Comedy Night. This is show 62, man. I mean, this is you guys. This is a whole nother year, fresh year, and the thing about it, it's kind of quiet. We got a nice packed crowd, you know. Like the crowd's like my bongs, packed and hot. Set off the fucking fire alarm. We're smoking that much. You know what I'm saying? Watch, I'm gonna karate kick this thing. Yo, there's nothing I can do to me. Brittany, you get a chair?
Push the button.
Push like 3 times.
What's going on, man?
3 times.
My anxiety couldn't be any higher right now. Oh, the one that exceed the carbon. That's the problem. Can I punch this thing?
No,
Can I bust it?
If you know what you're doing, you want to.
I just like smash it once.
You gotta turn it off.
There you go.
Alrighty then. So, you guys hate when you have a couple friends over. They're like, yo, can we bring what's his name? What was it? And you're like, no, not a chair. All right, you can come. The more the merrier. That turns into like a whole back table, and then there's just so many people here that they shut the fire alarm off. Does anybody else have like a little bit of high school flashback there? Guys, I can't keep doing this. You realize this, right? Does this got awkward at any point? I should turn around. I'm sorry. So, guys, you should try that. I just fucked it. Okay, piece of shit. What's this?
Prizes for gumball.
Oh shit, what? They're color coded, that's right. That gumball machine, which is all decked out with stickers, like the stickers that we gave away and stuff like that. Like to stick things to things. The color coded, you can check this out. There's like free dabber, free t-shirt, free dabachino machines. Depending if a gumball comes out of there, you get a gumball. But if you get a bouncy ball, you check the price, you sheet. I hand back that to you. That was a slide transition from emergency to commercial. I think we chilled it out because everybody blow your toes at the floor. I know it's an awkward thing to do.
It's very natural to blow up in the air, but we're hot box in this basement.
My man. Okay. Clearing the way for the closing act. I give one more round of applause for yourselves. You guys have been awesome, as well as the house. Thank you very much, Baby Show Spike, for being able to be back next week. Close off very funny man. Before he close the show, give me some noise for Mr. Brandon Sobel, everybody. Brandon, get on there, bro.
Levi Mann, everybody. So who already doesn't like me? That's not bad. That's not bad. I totally thought a lot more people weren't going to like me. And it's going okay. How old did you turn today, man?
20.
20? And how long have you been smoking weed for? Like a bit? I've been smoking weed every day for 10, 15 years. I'm 30. I know you guys can tell, but in my head I still think I'm younger. But I've been smoking weed every day 10, 15 years. And all my friends are like 10, 15 years later. And I'm still fucking there. I gotta warn you guys, it's like a fucking time machine. You'll smoke a blunt, you'll do it bad. And before you know it, all your friends have like wives and kids. It's crazy. Smoked a bomb load. My friends got cars and stuff like that. And I still listen to G Unit. Oh, the good G Unit. Like Lloyd Banks, Young Buck. That good shit, that rock. G Unit! Off my Motorola Razr. So you guys don't get that because you're too young, but a Motorola Razr was a fucking ballin' phone back in the day. You guys remember that? You were like 8? You had one of those?
You were the bombest bitch if you had a Motorola Razr.
See that, guys? You're the bombest. Wait, what did you say?
The bombest bitch.
The bombest bitch. So I was the bombest bitch.
Yeah!
Bombest bitch in Ancaster. What? Levi was talking about it too. I wanted to be a rapper when I was a kid. Totally wanted to be a rapper. Like, I was women when I was a kid. I still fucking sort of want to be a rapper. I don't want to say sorta, because it's weird. Yeah, then you're an asshole. Why are you? I know, you guys have your own numbers. Yeah, you definitely look like an asshole. So I used to rap back in the day, and like, it'd be like, lyrics are great, but my joke's mediocre. I'll leave your girl wet like a super soaker. Double barrel, SOB shot. That's my rap name, because my last name's Sobel, so it's like SOB, but it's spelled like SO like the gas station, because I'm filled with hot air. Because like, see these two? They know what I'm about, girls. How do I do like Adam Grant? How do I get you going crazy? Do you know him? No, because you guys connected on some crazy level. I'm just like,
I had to hold myself back, or else I was just,
don't ever hold
I
yourself
was
back.
gonna be on the floor.
So you should go to the Grand Central every other weekend. He does his own fucking show every other week. No, it wasn't brutal. I was right there. I was feeding off your energy. It was awesome. I can't talk to you. I only have a little bit of time. Just go to his show. Just stop like that for me, goddammit. Now you're being the asshole because he's looking nice and you're looking like a kid. Janet, this guy's been giving me dabs all night. But I don't. Fuck you guys. Now you're on dicks. Yeah, so I wanted to rap, and now I do comedy, but I still sort of rap. So I was telling you, SOB is like my middle name, sort of. It's not my middle name. I don't even care about that. Let's move on to the next topic. Fuck it. Fuck that. That's gone. Say goodbye to the rap shit. It's gone. So guys, I want to ask you guys. You guys have any like kids or nieces or like? Is there any little dudes you guys in your life? Yeah. What's the
3
deal?
kids live with me, 2, 4, and 6.
2, 4, and 6. Okay, I have a niece and nephew. They're 4 and 6 years old. How do you tell like a 4-year-old little girl to stop being a little cunt? You know, how do you do that? How do you tell a 4-year-old kid to stop being this little fucking bitch? No, I'm asking. Does anyone have any suggestions? It's my TED Talks, guys. Shit. No, seriously, I don't know what to do. My niece is fucking ridiculous. She just like starts shit.
Exactly.
They just start shit. I don't know what it is. It's crazy. My nephew, he's 2, and he loves cars. He just loves them. And we're driving. And when I say we, let me clear something up. I mean my mom's driving. I'm sitting in the middle of 2 fucking kids. And we're going, and like, this guy, he loves the car. And then the whole time, he's like, I can't find my car, because he can talk now. He's like, I can't find my car. There's still two. I can't find my car. And I'm looking all over. My mom's looking all over. Can't find the fucking car. We finally get out of the car, and my 4-year-old's just like, oh, here it is. I was sitting on it the whole time. And just like, she's not my kid. I can't tell her things like that, you know? And I'm like, I'm Jewish. If you can't tell by my face. Hey, James, a rabbi is like our holiest of all things. That's a fucking compliment, my man. I know in your culture, if someone calls you a priest, it's like, yo, you may have touched something. You know, I get that. But in my culture, that's like a fucking blessing to be called shit like that. You guys got me confused because you clap and I feel great about myself and I forget what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, it's about the 4-year-old being a twat. Yeah, totally. Well, she's not my kid! I can't say anything! They raised them their way. You have no say. It's my sister's kid. I have no say.
Same situation.
If my mom raises it, my sister's like 35. How old's your sister though?
26 or 27.
Okay, 26, 27. Does anyone here have any siblings? Does anyone here know anyone who got a kid when they were 17 years old? Because that's what I don't get. You said me? No? You just said you know someone?
Yeah.
This is what I don't get. My sister, the only difference between my sister having a kid at 17 and now is that she could just pay my mom to look after it. You know, like she can give her like a salary to look after the kid. It's not funny, it's just the fucking truth. I won't preach anymore. I'll go back to the jokes. I'm just saying that, like, I told you, I'm a fucking preacher. Preach on, James, you rabbi. Oh, you don't even know what fucking cancer is. Okay, I'm not going to educate you. Why are you dressed so nicely? You just think you're just a butt. You just, yeah, swagged out.
Just always dressed like that.
Yeah, see, I don't. He doesn't look like a butler. He looks like the man. I wish you were my butler, sir. I'd call you sir and bring you drinks if you were my butler. Because you're the man. You guys hear something fucked up? Okay, every time I come to this show, I wear the same fucking shirt. And I don't do it on purpose. And someone commented today, they're like, hey, where are you performing? And I'm like, oh, I'm going to Vapor Trails. Levi's the man. He's letting me fucking do some shit. Everyone you saw tonight's fucking dope. That was dope. That was fucking awesome. And everyone always comments on it. It's like, oh, you're going to Vapor Trail? Are you going to wear your fucking Echo purple shirt? Because I've seen pictures, and every time you go there, you're going to wear that fucking shirt. And I was like, fuck you guys. I'm not predictable. I ride waves. I'm fucking spontaneous. And I look down, and I'm wearing the fucking purple and gray. Every time I come here, I wear this fucking shirt. And someone called me on it. And I was like, no. I don't do that. I'm not predictable. That's the thing. He gives you dabs, and then he just talks to his buddy the whole time. And then I call this guy the asshole, and they're just fucking dicks. Also, I just need attention. That's my problem. So I want to tell you guys some other stuff. I have to see a psychologist. I have anger problems, if you can't tell. I was hit by a swish. I was walking home from a comedy show. Walking home from a fucking open mic. Walking home from Kaylee House. You don't even know what the fuck that is. You guys know Hess Village? You guys know Hamilton? Okay, on a Monday night in Hess Village, if you're ever in Hamilton, you're all invited to this fucking Kaylee House show. And you get to fucking, whatever, I'm walking home from Kaylee House, and I fucking get hit by a Swish LA delivery guy from behind. Like a car. No, you guys can laugh. It happened to me, not you. You know, you're all looking at me like I just hit you with a car. I was the one in the hospital. Like, I couldn't walk. I broke my pelvis. You know, I couldn't walk for 5 days. Yeah, I don't know, but it was crazy. And it was just the only thing Swish LA gave before that was diarrhea, you know? Oh, and that was just giving me, and it's weird too, because like I've been smoking weed for like 10, 15 years, and they didn't even give me a fucking Toblerone. They don't even have the Toblerone anymore. This is me preaching, these aren't jokes. No, but I got hit by a Swish LA delivery guy, and you guys look all weird, but the cool thing about it is like I was hit from behind, I broke my pelvis, woke up in the hospital, and I wrote on Facebook, like, I just said all that, and people would write like questions, being like, did you get raped? You know? Yeah, don't do rape jokes up here, guys. That just makes people want to know, oh, you guys are listening. Surprise, surprise. You say rape, and fucking you. I have the full attention of YouTube, dickhead. Ricky and Julia, guys, I'm glad they fucking made it. So I get hit by a Swish LA delivery guy, and now I have to see a fucking psychologist. And it's fucked. What? Yeah, I have to see a psychologist, because I'll give you guys a little advice, a little free Jew advice for all of you that have never gotten any. If you ever get hit by a car, anything bad happen, the insurance company won't give you any money. They won't. They might. What they will do, though, is make sure you're physically and mentally better. So because I'm a little off the chain these days, I have to see a psychologist for it. And she says some fucked up shit. Like, for instance, my psychologist and me were talking, and I had to take a test for her. and she told me that like I'm really creative. But then she told me that there's a downfall that I might never like have any friends or like intimate relationships in my life. And she basically was like, "Hey, do you want an Academy Award or like to be normal?"
So go ahead and decide.
What do you guys think I picked? Yeah, it's fucked, but it's okay. I'm a little angry, and like I do a show. If you guys have ever seen it, go online, subscribe. I do Brandon's Apartment on YouTube, and I have 5 episodes no one's ever seen. Because when I was hit by the car, like I thought I was gonna die, and then I get out of the hospital. I'm like, hey, like, is the show out? And the editor was like, what? Like, no. And it's just like that's the thing. If you want to do anything, you want to do it yourself. So the show didn't happen, and now so I have to see the psychologist. So I'm angry because of all this shit. And the psychologist is like, do you have any outlets to like? Do you have any outlets? Okay, I was talking about how the whole relationship thing first. She also said to me, she was just like, hey, you should go on Twitter. That's what my psychologist said to me. She's like, yeah, you should just go get some hoes. She didn't say hoes. She's not like a fucking, like, she doesn't have like a grill in her thing and have like cornrows and like a do-rag on, you know? Yeah, she's just like, you should totally go on Tinder. And I'm like, Tinder's not going to work for me. And she's like, why? And I was like, I'm 5'4", you know? Thank you. Because I'm sure we're the same height, but you get it. Totally. But it's cool. I rap like I told you. I do some other shit. I got a fucking, my dick swings low. I'm short, right? It's an optical illusion. It just looks about the same size dick as everyone else in the room. I'm just a little guy. So I'm fucking just, you know? Totally. Optical illusion. That's my rap name. No, it's SOB. So she said to me, she's like, do you have anything that you can do to release your anger? And I was like, yeah, I do stand-up comedy. And she's like, cool. And I play it for her. And she's like, no. And like 15, 30 seconds in, she stopped. And I don't know, I guess I have time. I did this thing. I'll give it, you guys seem cool. Actually, we'll see if I have time. Oh, fuck it. I don't care. I'll do it. So I read this poem to my fucking, I read this poem to my psychologist. And she was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, what the fuck is what I got from the response to this. It was like, philosophic principles, do it for the kids, taking jewels. Alright, hold on. I'm all fucking tasting shit. Fuck you guys. Philosophic principles, do it for the kids, taking jewels out the Jew, ran the school like a principal. Brain game so clean, substance minus weeds, are invisible, wordsmith invincible. Municipal messages, clinically cynical. Man-made mind prisons for the gifted. On my wish list, leave the keys out the kitchen. Broken bad with those petty chemists, living reckless. Cooking crystal for the wicked. Diamond on my necklace, love my mom. Diamond on my guest list. My mom's maiden name's Diamond. I don't know why I have to tell you guys that. I don't know. You should know me and know my shit. Y'all should be teaching wisdom. Y'all should be teaching the children wisdom. The devil is alive. The devil is alive. Your subscription, that's my mission, and I ain't even Christian. The devil is alive. I take the bus, but my dreams do drive. The devil is alive. So I did that for my psychologist. And she's like, no, you can't do that either. Like, you can't do stand-up. And you can, but she's like, that's not going to make you less angry about anything. So she's like, do you do anything else? Now, don't worry, this isn't a gun. I'm not going to shoot you guys. Yet. You know? No, I'm just kidding. That's not even funny. I don't even know why I said that. That's inappropriate. And don't make jokes about killing others, unless it's really funny, and that wasn't. So just don't do it. Or rape. Don't make jokes about killing and rape. Yeah, woo. Just don't do it. So she's like, do you do anything else? And I'm like, I play the trumpet. And she's like, oh, whenever you're angry, you should totally play the trumpet. So my brother's a lawyer. My sister's a doctor. And I look like Joe Pesci. If Joe Pesci looked like Rick Moranis. And Rick Moranis was from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It was before your time. Yeah, so that's what I have to do. And it's interesting as fuck, but it's like a cool experiment that whenever I get riled up, I can just play the trumpet and relax a little bit. So, yeah. Sweet. See, it calms me down. Oh, you guys got your attention with the trumpet. You're so high. Look at your face. Someone take a picture of this man and hashtag fucking vapor trails and tag Levi in it and fucking let's get this place like this every fucking week. This is awesome. It should be your birthday every week. None of you get birthdays anymore. You get them all. I get some of them. I don't know why that made me angry. Okay. So I used to work in the bridal business, guys. It's cool. In my raps, I told people that I never sold white, but I sold white dresses. You know, that's pretty inspiring. I rhymed it with like God bless. I don't know. You gotta rap. Oh, but when I rapped for my psychologist, and she looked at me all weird, I was like, "What did you expect? Like, what kind of rap? I told you I listened to G Unit." And in my head, I said, "Bitch." I was respectful in real life. I didn't call her a bitch, but in my head, I was like, "Bitch." I listened to G Unit. What you were expecting, Miley Cyrus? Pink? You think I was gonna sing some Pink for you? Some suburban hip hop? I went to private school. Is that what she thought I was gonna rap about? The hard times at fucking college. I just see. Thanks, Melissa. Thank you for laughing. You know what I'm saying? What did she think I was gonna fucking rap about? It threw my fucking mind open. I didn't get it. So I used to work in the bridal business, and my dad. You guys had macho jobs, macho dads. Did you go to car shows ever growing up? No. He would have been more helpful if he said yes, Mickey. Call him Mickey because he's got a Mickey nose on his head. Why? Why can't you just play along? Why? Are we not friends? What? What do you not like me? It's my echo? Okay, that got weird. Uncomfortable. Did you guys ever go to car shows growing up? Yeah? Yeah, okay, awesome. I went to bridal shows. Yeah. No, I went to bridal shows. I can't tell you the difference between 40 and 44-inch rims, but I can literally tell you 50 Shades of Grey. Like that's like a charcoal. No, that's like a slate or a graphite, or where this is more like a pearl. Where like this is more like a slate, like a granite, or like something like, or like a. There's other ones like platinum, and like. Yes, yeah. I wish I remembered more because that joke's hilarious. If I can keep going, I just don't care enough about you guys to care. Remember to go. I just know I have my own shit going on. I have a life. I'm going to school now. I just don't care enough about you. Happy birthday. That's my present. I just don't like that joke would be amazing if I gave a fuck. Yeah, but it's weird just working in a bridal store because I told you guys my brother's a lawyer and my sister's a doctor, and I used to do real estate. So that I wanted to do this thing where like. You can come buy your dress from us, or then you have a baby, or you could do it either or, right? It doesn't, and then you can buy your house and shit, and then you can, yeah, and we have all that, and then you go to my brother, and you have your divorce, and you do it all over again. It's the circle of life. That was the pitch. I was gonna sing it like that, like and it hit my face like Simba. Yeah. It's so fucking weird, man. It's weird. Yeah, I sit by my grandma. She used to work with me too. I know, crazy, working with grandma. I know. We call her Bubby. You guys are learning a lot about Jews today. So me and my bub work at the bridal store, and she would always say this. She says this word about me. She says I'm remarkable. You guys know what this word means at all? It doesn't mean anything. I have to look it up online, and it doesn't mean anything good. It doesn't mean anything bad. It just means it's worth remarking on. Yeah. So everyone's like, "Oh, how's your grandson?" And she's like, "Oh, the lawyer, he's fucking great." No, she's like, "No, the other one." She's like, "Oh, the accountant, he's great." It's like the other one is like, "Oh, the comedian, he's remarkable." And she would like make a face too, like, remarkable, because she's old and you talk like that with her. And it's weird too because the shop was downtown Hamilton. Is Niagara Falls like us? Like, you guys have ugly babies here? Yeah. Like the ugliest fucking babies. Yeah, like people would come in with the babies. My grandpa's just like, okay, they go in the change room. Now, I don't know what it's like, but I assume when you're in the change room, it's like being in a bathroom stall, or being on the outside of a bathroom stall. Now, how many of us have ever been on the outside of a bathroom stall, where someone's been on the inside, being all slippery and slopping on that? You can hear them. Like someone's got explosive diarrhea on the other side, and you're in the washroom. I'm the only one, but get the visual with me for a second. You're washing your hands, because you're a clean person, and someone's just tearing ass in the toilet. Just like whoopee cushion love in the fucking. Just imagine for a second, and you can totally hear it. So for some reason, my grandma thinks when you're like in the fucking fitting room, and she's like, "Look at that ugly kid. Like, look at that mutant child that they can't get." I assume that's like me being like, "Whoa, someone's taking a dirty poop in there, and they can't hear me making fun of their poop sounds." And she's like, my grandma's just like, "Look at that fucking X-Man of a child." She doesn't say X-Man. And she wouldn't get the reference. She's old. She reads books. It's not Jane Calloway or whatever. I don't know. I don't read books. I don't know who the fuck she reads. But yeah. So my grandma says this shit, and then people run out. And they're like, "What did you say about my kid. Like, what did you say with my child? And I shit you not, my grandma will look at the person in the eye with me standing right there and be like, it's remarkable. That's what she says about me, man. See this shit? Whatever the fuck this is I do? Do you see this? Thanks, man. It's cool. It's like your parents put you in trumpet lessons, and they're like, maybe one day you'll want to play trumpet, and we won't let you because you'll grow up and you need to pay bills. And then you go on stage, get really high, thanks to Corey and Trevor, and fucking get lit up. But yeah, I was talking about the bridal story of my grandma, and then Joelle's cool. She did stand up for the first time tonight. I'm sure y'all know, you're sitting together, and it's cool because I have friends that try and stand up that are like, oh man, you inspire me. I have people saying that to me. They're like, look at what you do. You fucking inspire me. Do I make it look that fucking easy what I do up here? Like, am I that bad at whatever the fuck this is? That everyone now is like, oh shit, thanks, Sobel. You can I can do this. I can totally do this now. Oh, you're fucking awesome. I wish it was like, in my head it was going to be so fun making fun of you, but I did, because you're awesome. And that was fucking ridiculous. That was wicked. The shampoo bottle shit. And like, yeah, the motorboat shit. Man, if I could suck my own dick, no one would want to see that. You know what I'm saying? If I was like, hey guys, let me mushroom imprint myself on this stage. And everyone's like, what the fuck's wrong with the midget, right? Like, he's a little taller than me. Why is the mayor of Munchkin Land slapping a dick on his face? You know what I'm saying? No one wants to see that shit. And you motorboat, and like, Levi was like, time out. I need a cigarette right now. That's fucking crazy. I'm like, man, I'm telling you, I know I'm repetitive, but you gotta go to his show. I haven't seen someone laugh that hard. You this whole time's like, fuck you, little man. You love that shit. I might have to become his hype man and just be on stage to experience that. Like, I'm Brett! Oh, put your hands up! Every other week! I'll leave your space. It's not fun. I don't want to give you any space. I want to, but I can't do that. No, I don't want to. I want you to get that pussy, man. I don't know. I assume that you're a man and you were on your phone, and I assume, what do you think he was doing, team?
I took a picture of him so we could thumbnail it and make it a thing, and I sent it to him on Snapchat. That's what he's been doing for the last 10
I'm
minutes.
sorry, guys. He wasn't
It was
getting
inspired by
pussy.
you.
Hey, guys, look at that. I'm inspiring.
That's why.
That's remarkable.
I'm gonna go watch it
This is awesome. You should all get your phones out and subscribe to Brandon's apartment. You're all on it already. This is Brandon's apartment. Everyone, I'm sorry I gotta be a whore, but if I don't pour out my shit, who's gonna pour it out? Who's gonna pimp me out? I don't want any fucking other Jews pimping me out or other white people. Because that's who does it. No offense, sir. But like, we all know it's the fucking, wow, this is gonna get political again, and we can't do that. Oh, well, it's on politics, because no one likes that, except for everyone. There are so many fucking conspiracies. And if you talk about them, normal people are like, you're fucking weird. And it's like, yeah, you're not. And like, there's this big divide happening. But this isn't stand-up. This is me preaching, so I gotta keep moving forward with jokes. What did I not talk about? So she goes with a car accident. That was fucked. I lost so much time. And at the time I was dating someone, and she was half black. And I love black people. Except for black people I don't know. They scare the shit out of me. I'm Brandon. What's your name? Suja. Okay, perfect. Awesome. No, but yeah, I'm just terrified. And it's I met her dad. I used to tell some really hacky shit. It wasn't hacky, it just wasn't the jokes that I tell now. And I would talk about like muffins and stuff. And I love muffins. But like my grandma used to call me Bran Muffin. This is like the first joke I ran with for a while, guys. You're in for a ride because I feel we bonded tonight. And I'm going to give you guys a piece of fucking Sobel history. I never recorded it back then, so you guys get to see the fucking shittiest shit I've ever seen. Okay, so my grandma would call me Bran Muffin, because I shit a lot. I just did. I pooped. She changed my diapers, and she called me Bran Muffin, you know? And like my parents smoked weed, because like that's where I got it from. Like literally, I used to get weed from my parents, you know? I'm one of those kids. I don't know, I know it's weird. They'd be like, hey, you get an 85 at school, we'll give you some weed. You get an 80, you still can steal the weed. You know? Get a 75, it's still in the fucking freezer. You know, like, yeah, like she's the best. I wouldn't do this funny without her. This is my hype man. Come in. Yeah. But yeah, my parents. So it's like my parents would just get really high and laugh. And every time my grandma would call me Bran Muffin, they would just go fucking bananas. And I got to the point where like I started smoking weed and I got it. Muffins are fucking hilarious. Like I was a boy, you know? Like they called me Muffin. I wasn't a muffin. I was a fucking boy. You know what I'm saying? Like absolutely, that's fucking hilarious. Like picture that. They thought right now that I was the chocolate chip muffin. You know, like hey, Bran Muffin. No, man, I'm a rapper. Like I do have poopy hair sometimes, but like I'm not a muffin. I'm a real man, damn it. So yeah, thanks for quoting me while I'm in the flesh. I love it. So my grandma, I don't know if what's the sweet shit music, this guy. So my dad, his name's Barry. Yeah, shit you not, my dad's name's Barry, and he's bipolar. And I'd be like, he'd be so depressed, you just sit there. And I'd be like, oh, why so blue, Barry? For muffins, right? I know, it's not my best work, but it's fucking hilarious. And I'm like, why so blue? And then you get angry a little, and he'd be like, what the fuck? And I'd be like, whoa. He'd be like, yo, what the hell, man? And he'd get a little angry, and I'd be like, whoa, why so razzed? Barry. I know, it's fucking ridiculous, but I don't know, I'm fucking having the time of my life right now. I'm just sharing, we're bonding. You're all going to subscribe to the show, so I'm giving you a piece of the magic you're never going to see again. Because I hate this show. But I like you guys. And because I didn't care about the Shades of Grey joke, I'm making up for it, because you guys are awesome. Round of applause for fucking you guys, Levi, and all you. So my mom's name is Barb. And my mom would chime in because she knew I was just fucking. I'm slightly annoyance boy. Or I was, or I still am. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to fucking poke. I tell my friends, that's why they're laughing. I just fucking poke and I start shit. And I don't really, but like, drawing this conflict's fun, you know? Like, not in real life. But that's why I do this shit. And that's why I write things. And it's just a fun. So my mom would just be like, yo, back off. Like, he's sick, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, why so rude, Barb? Why so sour, you rude Barb? Yeah, I know. It's my fucking. Like, how do you get mad at a kid that can say shit like that? Like, I don't do anything wrong. Like, I had a nurse. She had the same name as my mom, Barb, and they spelled it the same way, C-U-N-T. That spells cunt. Got you. But no, that's the thing, man. It's just fucking crazy that like. That was the joke. So I met my girlfriend's dad for the first time, and like I told you, she's half black. And as I said at the time, she's African. Because that's fucking hilarious. Because she's half African, unless she's from the fucking Caribbean. And then I look like a fucking racist. So I fucking introduce myself as thanks for giving birth to my little African. And then I say, and it was right after a stand-up show, and I was so proud of that joke. But I was like tagging it. I was calling people like, hey, what's up, banana? Yeah, what's up, Breezy? Like, you know, I just like love the muffin shit. And I met her dad, and her dad had the same name as my dad, Barry. So for some reason, because I'm an idiot, I said, why so black, Barry? That's ridiculous. And there's got to be some other. She used to work at a call center, and her boss was a ginger. She fucking hated him. Like, I'm just making sure, dude. I know, we're gonna understand. I'm tired as fuck, too. I'm just waiting for Levi to tell me to get the fuck off. If he's letting me do time to do it, because I fucking love stand-up. Yeah, I know. One more. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, you guys want to hear the ginger joke? You know. Alright, we're gonna end on this joke. Well, there's a two-parter, so you guys get part A and then part B. Figure it out for yourself. I'll play it, chop it on my way out. One more shout-out to you guys. You're fucking awesome. Yeah. No, you guys aren't awesome. Like, you became awesome. You two are the worst. I'm just kidding. You're not the worst. You're just the worst in here. I'm just kidding. You gave me that. You're not that bad. So her boss was a ginger, and she fucking hated him. And she was always like, he's soulless. He's evil. And I would make these stupid jokes. And again, she's half black. And I used to try to grow my hair big so she could braid it. And you guys heard me rap it. She beatboxes. You know, it was fucking perfect. It was fucking awesome. And she kept hating on the fucking... fucking guy with orange hair. So I went on Netflix, and I did a lot of research. Okay, I fucked that up. But I went on the internet, I did a lot of research, and you know how that turns into Netflix? And she's right. Orange is the new black. Yeah, that's not going to end well. That's what I'm going to say part B. So now I do comedy, and I love stand-up comedy. And people tell me who my influences are. And, like, it's weird because I'm Jewish, and people are just like, oh, you're going to do fine in comedy because you're Jewish. Other than Jerry Seinfeld and Sarah Silverman, who the fuck's a Jewish comedian? You know? Like, maybe Amy Schumer, you know? Like, there's like 5 of them. You know? But in our generation of people that do stand-up right now, there's like, thanks for that. That's comforting. You know what I mean? He's like, God, they all die. And all the comedians, Israelites, fucking those are the sad fucking clowns. That's why I cross my arms when I come tougher time. So all my influences are fucking, like, I love Jewish comics, but all my influences are black comedians. You know? Like, I love Dave Chappelle, Patrice O'Neal, you know? I love fucking, I don't even know because I'm really high, but I love other black comics. It's fucking dope. And now the 2 biggest comics are Louis C.K. and Bill Burr. You know? So orange is the new black. You guys have been remarkable. Some of you inspiring. Levi, man.
Mr. Brendan and Sobel, everybody. And you guys, and it was fucking fantastic. Opening up for the very first time doing comedy happened on this stage. That's why I'm so glad that Greenlight Comedy became a thing. So that Miss Joelle Rex could be get behind the mic first time, right? Gail, you're funny. Oh my God, back up on the show again. Her first act, we also had. He's not here anymore. Justice. No. Right there. I thought somebody left and they had a huge brain fart and everybody's still in fact here. Alright, cool. This is at last count. This is fucking Mr. Adam Grant, everybody. Mr. Adam Grant, make it up, Grant. Seriously, go see his show. It was 100%. It was a good time. It was a good time. I'll be there. And James McVicar as well. Show up for him, everybody. For doing the show. And Brandon, so fucking funny, man. That's OP. Classic every time you're here. Every time you're here. You'll be still here for the comics. You guys been fantastic. There is a main event here. That the man that I really like to throw it up for last is the birthday boy. So we're gonna bring in the cake right now for you because we love it. Mr. Chance Jeffrey, everybody, make some noise for him. Whoa. Dun, 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 round. Dun, 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 dun. This is better. Dun, 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 Yeah, cut it down this stool, man. That's how that's OP. Shut it down. So you can blow it out. It's on under OP. This is like, you know what I mean? They see it. I don't know.
Better?
Yeah!
Like close out. Let's bring up music and get stoned, eh? I mean, cut us some. Sorry, eh? Thank you guys one more time. We're gonna cut it out and see you next week. Fucking A.
Cool.
So,